Yes, yes. Come on. Uh, Good evening. It's comedian George Mason, everybody. Uh-huh. Come on. I love this beat, y'all. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're doing it to death, huh? And yeah, good evening. I hope you guys have had a good day. And it's interesting. We got the playoffs, the basketball playoffs going on. And shout out and to the New York Knicks. Uh, New York Knicks. Okay, 2-0 in the second round against Indiana Pacers. And it's interesting because nobody really thought. I mean, Julius Randle, he went out, a key player, and then last night it had the other key player. He went out, Bronson. In the second quarter, he got hurt and didn't come in. Well, he got hurt in the first quarter and didn't play the whole second quarter. So, and he's been intricate, man. He's been doing his thing. 40 points, and what, the last 3 or 4 games, he's just, he's putting the Knicks on his back. But it's more than that. From what I'm witnessing with this young team, that they are they're a team. Huh? Give it up for the team of the New York Knicks. They're a unified, definite team. They seem to really like each other and they gel together. They got three players from Villanova: Hart, uh, Bronson, and Dante DiVincenzo. This guy from three, he's deadly. He's banging it out, and I know Spike Lee is loving it. You got to give it up to Spike too. Yeah, because Spike is diehard. That guy, I mean, win, lose, draw, he's there. And that's one thing about a fan, a diehard fan. Me, myself, I'm what is called a fair weather fan. Can give it up to me too. Give it up to me too. At least I'm real about it. Whoever's winning, that's my side. No, but I like the Knicks, of course. Now I really like them. But yeah, I mean, from back in the day, I'm old school. With the old Knicks, the '69, the '73 Knicks winning the championship. Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, Dick Barnett, them cats, Cassie Russell, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, Lucas, and those cats, man. That was the squad. Dean Membership, Dean the Dream. And we got the Pearl, Earl the Pearl from Baltimore came in and added to us. But yeah, these young Knicks now are playing and they're gelling as a team should play. And it's, like I said, most respect and props to them. And I acknowledge them. My hats off to them. Because, it's, uh, it's a hell of a thing when you have superstars like the Lakers couldn't get it on paper. They had the Lakers were supposed to, uh, make some type of noise when they first had the Russell Westbrook, West uh, Russell. uh, no disrespect, brother, but inconsistent his play lately. When he was with OKC, uh, the guy, man, I don't know, he was a baller. And he still at times, man, can get it together. But then he came when he first came to the Lakers, yeah, Rondo, Melo, and all them cats, and looked like the Lakers were gonna make some moves, man. But they flopped AD, Anthony Davis, and Beverly, and them cats, man. And they had, well, as I said, on paper, a squad, but they just fell apart. They couldn't gel together as a unit, as a team, as these Knicks have proven to be, and that's key. And, to get on the court and to make it happen. So again, shout out and congratulations to the New York Knicks. But what I want to talk about tonight, uh, like I said, I in this format for me, I like to discuss things that I don't hear about or that I haven't really heard about. When I was growing up, when I was coming up in school, about African Americans, about blacks, uh, and the society. Well, doing positive stuff that contributed. Again, we know what our contributions we have done in the field of athletics, in the field of entertainment, singing and dancing and playing ball, hooping it up and on a football field, baseball field, basketball field. We know how we get down there, right? But they don't give us any props, any credits for intelligence, anything. Yes, are scholars, okay, educators, inventors, and along those lines, okay. And I just want to acknowledge the West. They don't talk about what who they don't even say that we were a part of the so-called the Wild West, cowboys, lawmen and stuff. And yes, we were, huh? How about that? Huh? Give us a big for that. Yeah, we were cowboys, huh? And I wanted to show you this here. I have some pictures and some information. This brother here, this man here, I'm bring up the. This is Bass Reeves. Interesting looking man, huh? Bass Reeves. I don't want to get his name wrong. And he was the first deputy U.S. Marshal. Alexa, who was Bass Reeves?
Bass Reeves was a runaway slave, gunfighter, farmer, scout, tracker, railroad agent, and deputy U.S. Marshal. He spoke and understood the 5 civilized tribal languages including Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole, and Creek.
Wow. 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 Thank you, Alexa. Thank you.
Anytime. Literally. Hope you had a good Thursday.
I did. I did. Thanks, Alexa. But yeah, so yeah, so that's who that man was. U.S. Marshal spoke 5 of the native language. You picture that? So that he was an interesting man. Never heard of him. All right, I have producers and stuff, and that one came to me from Doc Spinacos, Dr. Michael Spinacos. Thank you, Doc. He produced that segment, this portion of the show to bring this man to light to me, and he's interesting. And Bass Reeves, and a lawman in the West, huh? Yeah, we were doing it in the West as well. Okay, and the second one that I want to bring attention to, because I didn't know this stuff at school. This is a female. Look at her, huh? Uh, Shotgun Mary. Okay, and she's holding it down. My grandmother used to call that what she's holding is a bridge loader. That's a double barrel. No joke. That's Stagecoach Mary. And I'm gonna ask, who was Stagecoach Mary? Who was Stagecoach Mary? Who was Stagecoach Mary? Mm, that's incredible. uh, she was no joke. That's Stagecoach Mary, and you know, as you see, she's holding it down with her double barrel, as my grandmother would say, bridge loaded shotgun. But yeah, so mad props to her back in the day doing her thing. And this next man here was Nat Love. Nat Love. Yeah. Uh, we were cowboys. I had no clue. I had no clue. I mean, you know to some extent, but then again, you don't know, unless you do some research and they don't teach in school about anything along these lines or anything. Who was Nat Love? Hmm, man. Hmm, Nat Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cowboy, all right, from the 1800s. Yeah, and look at him. He's representing. That's a cowboy. That's a real cowboy. No joke, huh? And this brother here, um, this is Cowboy Bill Pickett. Alexa, who is Cowboy Bill Pickett?
Willie M. Pickett was an African American cowboy, rodeo performer, and actor. In 1989, Pickett was inducted into the Pro Rodeo Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Mm. So, yeah, so Bill Pickett, you know, uh, and this next brother here, this is Mr. Thomas Jennings. And I'm going to let it be told. Uh, who is Thomas Jennings? Hmm. Thomas L. Jennings, the first African American to hold a patent. That is heavy. That's deep. So, like I said, I had no knowledge. They didn't teach this in school. It's like Bass Reeves, the first marshal, that man there, and spoke 5 native languages: Choctaw, Cherokee, and it's heavy. I can barely speak this language here. Really, it's he spoke 5. They didn't count the English language, and you know, I don't think they had Ebonics at that time. No. So he master. Okay. All right. You're overdoing it now. That's too much. You're going in. But yeah, so that's the five that I have for you this evening. I just wanted to bring the light. Like I said, I just wanted to touch on some things briefly. And I am a comedian, right? And I also have my partner. We have a show that's separate from this platform as well, and it's called uh, we call it Saturday Night Social, and it's Money Marv and myself, and let's uh, let's see, get that picture up. Yeah, there it is, huh? Shout that out, give that up. That's the Saturday Night Social. That's the Money Marv G Money Show. We do it Saturday at 8 p.m. and we will be on this Saturday. Uh, well, that would be the 11th. Today is the 9th. So 2 more days. Yeah, that's the 11th, Saturday night. And we cover a lot of topics. It's raw and uncut. And Marv goes in. He keeps it 100 as I do, and two different personalities, two distinct personalities. And but we like the Knicks. We gel. We have good chemistry, and we have a nice dialogue. Uh, One time, I think we had about 200, almost 300 comments, which show you that we were engaging with with the audience, and it's funny. We keep it light, we keep it funny, and also very informative. It's an interesting show, and I watched several platforms, because well, a lot of platforms, and I find stuff that different a lot of times to be interesting depending on the subject matter. And lately, I've been wandering around the web and stumbled into these X-rated pornographic websites, and it's for research. Give it up for me for doing thorough research. And I'm not going to get into it now, not going to go down that rabbit hole as far as these females, man, they're lost. The machines have taken over. The machines have won. That's all I'm going to say. And the sexual thing, uh, you can't outdo a machine. You can't out fuck a machine. That's just the reality of that. Uh, Machines win. I bow and yield to the machines. And the thing, let's touch on real quick. Uh, the argument, they always say about in sports, they kill me. Well, they always try to make, we got great competition, great athletes and stuff, but they always want to, who's the GOAT? Who's the greatest? LeBron, Michael, Kareem, Magic, with golf, Tiger. Will Tiger, break the majors? Uh, Alexa, Jack Nicholas. How many
Sorry,
majors?
I don't know that one.
I don't know it either, obviously, huh? Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, that should be known right away. Alexa, Jack Nicholson. How many majors has he won? Hmm. Alexa, Tiger Woods. How many majors has he won?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Woods has won 15 majors, second all time behind Jack Nicklaus 18.
Jack, that's who did. Thank you, Alexa. Jack Nicholson, he was 18, and Tiger, they're wondering how many if Tiger will break that record. But I don't really think it matters in the scheme of things. Because, Alexa, what is Tiger Woods' net worth?
Tiger Woods is worth an estimated 800 million US dollars. He makes around 50 million US dollars per year.
800 million. No, not million. Alexa, What is Tiger Woods' net worth?
Tiger Woods is worth an estimated 800 million US dollars.
800 million.
He makes around
800
50 million US dollars per year.
Yeah, 800 million. You know, wasn't sure if she said 800 billion. It's crazy because you know, is he the GOAT? I'm pretty sure in his own mind and in his realm of things, he's he's the GOAT. As far as 800 million, really? And they say with Michael Jordan, Alexa, what's Magic Johnson's net worth?
Matt Johnson is worth an estimated 800 million US dollars.
All this dough. He's worth 800 million. And let's say they always say LeBron and Michael, right? Who's the GOAT? All right. Alexa, what's LeBron James' net worth?
LeBron James is worth an estimated 700 million US dollars. He makes around 100 million US dollars per year.
Damn. GOAT? Is that GOAT? Alexa, what is Michael Jordan's net worth?
Michael Jordan is worth an estimated 2,600 million US dollars.
Damn. 2 billion. That's billion with a B. Huh? So, you know what? Really shouldn't be an argument as to, but you got to have something to talk about at the barbershop or in the locker room of Health Club, because that's where a lot of these discussions go down. The barbershop gets crazy sometimes. People get, it's almost like religion to some extent. If you ever hear people on one side of religion, politics, they get heated. But oh no, this one and that, they upset because such and such is making more money and all this other stuff. And these cats, man, I don't think they're thinking about us along those lines. They're not worried about what this one is making, and me or the next person or whatever. They're doing their things. I'm pretty sure their money goes direct deposit. Yeah, and so they're okay. So I wouldn't worry about who's the GOAT. And I think, along those lines that it doesn't really matter that much to them. But it's always a discussion, and I get it. And it's always, if it's healthy argument, then fine. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to, present tonight. I wanted to, give an outline or overview of, if you will, just some of the players in the West. And, they said they call it the Wild West, if you will. But Bill Pickett, Stagecoach Mary, but Jennings, Robert L. Jennings, the first black patent holder, Thomas Jennings, Nat Love, Stagecoach Mary, Bass Reeves, the first marshal, very distinguished looking gentleman. Here he is, this cowboy Bill Pickett. And Mr. Jennings, man, the first African American, very distinguished looking individuals, I tell you. In the 1700s, 1800s. Oh, man, that's when, to be an African American, to be black, we were still slaves. Some of these individuals were slave runaways. They were born in slavery. And it's like with Harriet Tubman, the great Harriet Tubman, huh? With the Underground Railroad. Imagine like what she had to deal with, outside the obvious, racism of what we, know or understand to be slavery, what our brothers and sisters went through forefathers and ancestors on a daily, huh? When we were brought over here, the beatings we endured, not only the physical, like just verbally getting beat down, not outside of the whip, like Whip Peter, when Will Smith played that character in that movie, and his back was just from all the beatings and stuff because he was rebellious, even like knowing he was going to get whipped. They called him Whip Peter, huh? But he still said fuck it and still did his thing and was defiant. Knowing he was going to get beat, to do what you got to do. At some point he probably just said, you know what, fuck it. It's like that, But yeah, we only see what is portrayed on TV and what they don't talk about in the history books. A lot of white people are very guilty about what happened, what went down and whatever, but some of them are racist, very racist and stuff. But it is what it is, as they say. Are things changing? Some areas, yes, to some extent. But of course, we need more changes. We're still fighting for reparation. We still want to get hit off, man, for all the fucked up shit that we went through. Okay, but yeah, so I wanted to point out, some of our great ancestors, brothers and sisters that were cowboys. Uh, Shotgun Mary, cow lady, cowgirl, if you want to call it that. But she was a pioneer. She's no joke. I'm going to do about Harriet Tubman and some other great inventors and pioneers, mathematicians, scholars, educators, if you will. And also talk about our brothers and sisters in the sports field that are still doing their thing. They're getting paid, and these rappers. You know what, yo, man, I don't know. They're very creative, brilliant. A lot talk about the old school and this generation now that I don't know, they don't seem to be happy and making all this loot, all this dough, but they miserable. And the raps reflect it. They're killing each other. We're dying from all this, these drugs, the fentanyl and stuff. And you know what? But you can't, tell a person what to do and how to do and how to live, because they're gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. They got enough money. Just they got fuck you money. So it's like that, But I don't know. It starts with leadership, but if leadership is not together, you have chaos, and a lot of times this is what's going on now. So enough of that. Off my soapbox for tonight, and want to thank you, for tuning in. I get my views and all the other stuff on the back end. Huh? I don't worry about how many people's in there watching or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. But as I said, I like to keep this my format, thorough in the sense, along the lines of positivity. I like to say up, huh? Keep it like that. Huh? If you have a loved one, tell them you love them. All right. Life is short. Call whoever, let them know. Say, man, yo, B, just thinking about you. Want to let you know I love you. Your aunt, your sister, your mother, father, uncle, cousin, good friend, whatever. You can't be in the wrong if you're doing the right thing. Persistence always overcomes resistance. Stay safe. May God bless and continue to bless you. Peace.